Assemblies of God history. Assemblies of God was founded in Arkansas in 1914. The first organizational meeting that formed the General Council of the Assemblies of God was held at the Grand Opera House in Hot Springs from April 2nd to 12th in 1914. This meeting was attended by over 300 men and women from across the United States. Some of them were ministers and some interested laypersons. In May 1914, a group met at Rossville and organized what was to become the Arkansas District Council of the Assemblies of God. The churches in Rossville area were instrumental in the organization of the Assemblies of God in Arkansas and nationally. Pastor E.N. Bell was the first and fourth chairman or superintendent at the national level of the Assemblies of God. On November 15 to 29 in 1914, the Second General Council meeting was held at Stone Church in Chicago, and pastors, evangelists, and missionaries traveled to Chicago to attend the meeting, whose main purpose was to lay a firm foundation upon which to build the Assemblies of God. At the meeting, it was decided to move the headquarters from Ohio to Missouri, and also they voted to expand the number of executive presbyters from 12 to 16. Another major decision reached at this meeting was a strong resolution to the greatest world evangelization movement that the world has ever seen. A woman who shaped the Assemblies of God was Lillian Trasher. Born in Jacksonville, Florida, 1887, and died in 1961, she lived 74 years. Lillian Trasher met Mattie Perry, a Pentecostal woman who ran an orphanage. Trasher planned to go into journalism. Instead, she joined Mattie Perry and learned to take care of orphans by faith. Later, she felt called to missions and broke her wedding engagement to minister Tom Jordan. On October 1910, she sailed to Egypt, and in 1910 she was invited to join the missionaries in Egypt before the Assemblies of God was organized. Shortly after, she responded to a call to prayer for a dying woman. She took the infant back to the missions. She was unwilling to give up the child. Trasher rented a home, and soon people brought other children to her. Unintentionally, the orphanage began. She rode a donkey through the villages collecting money for the children. She was called the title Lady on the Donkey, some other names like Nile Mother or Mama, the names that the children fondly called her. 50 years later, the institution was established and housed over 600 children in 13 buildings on 12-acre land. Trasher said, "I believe that if God wanted an orphanage, He would supply its needs. My family never missed a meal. Today, the Assemblies of God of Egypt oversees the orphanage." The Assemblies of God position in the Christian community. The Assemblies of God organization is the largest Pentecostal denomination around the world with over 7 million members. The Assemblies of God is a Protestant fellowship. Because of Christ's death, each person can have a direct fellowship with God through His Son Jesus without any human intermediaries. The Assemblies of God is a Trinitarian because we believe God exists in three persons: the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. All three are alive and are at work today, and all three persons are one. The Assemblies of God is also classified as an evangelical. because it places a high priority on the inspiration of the Scriptures and its mission to win others for Christ for their salvation. And the most definite identification of the Assemblies of God is Pentecostal, one where fullness of the Holy Spirit is welcomed, nurtured, and taught. It includes speaking in tongues and the baptism of the Holy Spirit. Other manifestations of the Holy Spirit include messages in tongues with interpretations, prophecies, word of knowledge, and the complete fruit of the Holy Spirit as the Bible teaches.